Hello and welcome back, everybody. Today we have some transactions to track and some new positions to get into, so let's get right to it. Alright, so here we are in Thinkorswim application, and back on the 29th you can see it executed at 8:31 in the morning, so just a minute after the market opened. That put option that we had put an order in had executed, so we got the $65 minus the fees, and so that position executed. We need to go over to the application right now and track that transaction. So let's go right over there. All right, here we are in the application at myatmm.com. We want to come over to the cost basis screen, and we're going to need to add a new stock, and that is for BBWI, Bath and Body Works. So we want to enter that, and then we click the save button over here, and that adds it in there for us. And now we need to create a new position, and this was back on the 29th if I remember correctly. So that's right, so last Monday was the 29th, and it is a sell to open, and it's a sell to open a put. We did one contract. The expiration was this past Friday, which would have been the 2nd, and the strike price, let's see, the strike price was $42, and we got 65 cents for it. So let's come back over here, $42, and we got 65 cents, which amounts to $65. We click save, and that adds the position into our puts right here, and it also creates a proposed record down here to add. Now, as usual, doing the paper trading, you could see that Thinkorswim is tracking the fees. So let's go ahead and start tracking the fees. Normally in paper trading, haven't been tracking the fees, but I'm going to go ahead and start tracking them now. So it's 65 cents and 2 cents right here. So what you would do is you do 65 cents and then 0.02. And then what happens when you press this blue button is it will calculate. It'll subtract the fees out of there and add the proposed record down here. So it's showing 64.33, and then all you do is click the save icon, and then that'll add the transaction down there, so you can see a $64.33 credit. And if you come back over here to Thinkorswim, this is beautiful because you can see we're up 64.33. So now you have a apples to apples comparison. And furthermore, what you could also do is just make sure that your initial deposit over on the application is $100,000, and then the balance would match exactly. But on ours, we already have a bunch of other stocks in there, so it wouldn't really match up very well. So anyway, we won't be doing that right now. So let's come back over here so we can just see the overall position that was created. So you can see the shares from the puts is 100. The collateral that we had in play is 4,200, and the total credits we received was 64.33. All right, so let's go ahead and fast forward because this was last Monday. Obviously, this is the 4th, so it is already expired, and it expired out of the money, it looks like. So the current stock price, the strike price is 42, and you can see the last traded price is 43, so it was clearly way out of the money. So we got to pocket that full the $64.33. That was pure profit for us. So now we can look to do it again. All right, so let's turn around. We're going to come over to the Analyze tab, Bath and Body Works, and the upcoming Friday will be February 9th. And now, instead of trading a $42 strike, we're going to trade the $43 strike. And let's just look out a couple weeks. So it's 60 cents for this Friday, then $1.25, and then it jumps up to 2. And if you remember correctly, I think that's because the earnings is going to be on the 29th of February. So that's the March 1st is after that, and the 23rd is before it. So that's the reason why this jumps up 75 cents. All right, we're focusing on this coming Friday. So that would be the 60-cent one. So we left click right there on the sell for the bid, and the spread is 60 to 70 cents. So we're going to up it to 65 cents again. Right click, confirm and send, and you'll see we will be getting another 64. And it's kind of funny, and instead of 64.33, which is what we got last time, it's 64.35. Not quite sure why they're not going to take a fee out this time. So that's interesting. Not sure what's going on there, but so let's just double check everything. Yep, we want to go ahead and do that one. So we're going to click send. All right, so now we have that order placed, and it should fire off tomorrow morning after the market opens, and then we can basically do this whole process over again and just keep an eye on it. So let's minimize this. So yeah. Oh, one other thing. I just added this position and it's already expired. We added it so we could get the transaction, and you normally do this on an ongoing daily basis, but since we're doing it all in the same session, what you would do, since this one has expired and the other one that we just placed is not executed yet, well, this one's expired, so we just need to go ahead and close it because it expired out of the money. So it expired worthless, so there's nothing else to do. So we can just click the X and it'll remove it, because right now we're not in any positions currently. The one that we placed is an order that will be placed and executed tomorrow morning, and then we would come in here and add it at that time. But we were doing this a week at a time. That's the great thing about this, doing it this way. You can place the order and you kind of fire and forget. It just executes, or it doesn't, which normally you got to log in, make sure it at least executes. But once it executes, you just, forget about it. And you come in next weekend, and if it expired out of the money, then you just pocket the profit and you move on and do it all over again. If it expired in the money, then the contract would have executed, which all that means is you would have purchased the stock at that strike price that you had placed the order in, and then you'd be looking to do a covered call on it and also a put, so you can play both sides. And that's, if you've been watching a while, you know that I really like playing both sides, because one of them is a guaranteed winner because the stock price can only go in one direction, up or down. So anyway, I think that's it for this week. We pocketed $65, not too bad. I will come over here to the dashboard so we can go ahead and see the premiums that we've collected so far. And this is all in the past. We are focusing in this month, so February is $64.33 so far. So we will keep on going. I want to thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and go out today and get your free account at myatmm.com and start tracking your own transactions. See you in the next one.